November is National Adoption Awareness Month, and Susan Graham from the Department of Social Services talks about the agency's efforts to unite children with loving adoptive or foster parents.
The month of November is National Adoption Awareness Month, and in celebration of Adoption Awareness Month, we are partnering with various agencies in the community, such as Grace Baptist Church, Berean Baptist. We're also conducting a fall festival for our current licensed foster families. We're also going to have a fall fashion show, and Old Navy and TJ Maxx are donating clothing to the fall fashion show. We just have a lot of fun events, interactive events going on in the month of November to raise awareness regarding adoption. Cumberland County recruits foster families by placing flyers in local recreation centers, libraries, and churches and church bulletin boards. I currently have a One Church, One Child campaign going on, and that the idea is that there are 700 churches in Cumberland County, and there are over 700 children in care. So the idea is if one family out of every church were to become licensed, we wouldn't have a problem placing children within Cumberland County. There has been an increase over the last few years in children in care, mainly due to the downturn of the economy. There's been an increase in domestic violence. There's just been an increase in referrals. Referrals are made on abuse, neglect, and dependency, and of course abuse is marks and bruises, neglect, basic needs are not being met. Dependency may be, mom is ill in intensive rehab, and once she has regained or recovered from rehab and regained independence, the children will be reunited with their parents. We don't have enough licensed foster families in Cumberland County, so we do partner with private agencies such as Children's Home Society, Grandfather Mountain, Kids Peace. There are many agencies that we partner. We wouldn't be able to place children in homes without these agencies. In Cumberland County, we have a foster to adopt program in that if your ultimate goal is to adopt, you are required to become a licensed foster family first and adopt that child that's legally free for adoption. Foster that child that's legally free for adoption for 1 year before we begin the adoption proceeding. And of course the basic requirements are that the individual be 21 years or older, have a self-sustaining household, have room in the home, and submit to criminal background check and fingerprinting. We have 2 informational sessions on the 3rd Thursday of every month, located at 1225 Ramsey Street on the 1st floor in the main conference room. The first informational session is at 12 noon, and the second informational session is at 6:30 p.m. I love what I do. I am a former foster/adopted child, so I do tend to connect to what the children are going through and how they must feel at being placed in foster care. I am excited about our LINKS program and the programs that social worker Pamela Gain offers in life skills towards independent living. Recently we had a real-world simulation, and that the children learned about budgeting and check writing, and then they went out into a mock community and spent down their monthly income. And these are the things that the LINKS program offers in helping children towards independence. These children deserve a safe, structured environment to grow up in, and a lot of our teen populations just need a place to spring forward towards independence. And I think everyone deserves that rather than hit the ground running when they're 18. I do partner with Army Community Services Liaison Amy May in placing brochures in the welcome packets for soldiers new to Fort Bragg. We have been getting an influx of military children in care and military families interested in becoming licensed foster parents. The idea for military families fostering military children is that the children won't lose access to their services on Fort Bragg. Well, you can always call Cumberland County Department of Social Services at 677-2541.